Right, everybody, we got the second half, and I'm actually recording this on the day of this here, so you know it's the first in a long time. I'm joking, by the way. But anyways, have a look at our team. Slightly shaky with like 3 characters, but we're still moving strong enough. So that's all we care about. We're still moving strong. We can get through this here easily enough, get them healed up. But anyways, we're gonna get straight into this here with the first one being against the stage we fought against the first time, because this fight, the stage, very doable. However, there's a revival unit and a tank unit and a covered rescue, whereas this here, not too bad. Yes, the way we're going to fight right here. I forgot if this is the right way we did it the first time, but however, it's not needed because the fact there is no yellows in the team, so let's get into it. Now, am I wasting sign on this strike tile? Yes, I don't care though, however. But we're going to get into this here by getting rid of Vegeta first. Then we're going to get rid of Namagoku. Get rid of the Frieza, because he debuffs. Get rid of Nail. We're actually going to get rid of Nail, get rid of the tag switch, and then Piccolo at the end. We're going to try it like this here, see if it works. For some reason, doubt it, but we'll try anyway, so let's... But yeah, no, that actually worked out fairly decently enough. Not the way that I wanted to work, but actually I don't know all about it. Of course it worked perfectly fine enough because he super nailed. He just one-shot him. Kind of wish he did one-shot Vegeta, but it is what it is. Still got the full kill. Easy enough. Moving on. Next fight gonna be this one right in front of us because it's nice and simple. This is gonna be the way we're gonna have to fight right here. I'm actually gonna, for once in my life, take off Sign, because the fact that it's an easy enough fight, so I don't think I'm going to be needing him too badly. And yes, the Rosie is in fact in Z tier. However, for the safety of my characters, this kill is slightly bit better. And the way we do this fight is we're going to immediately get rid of Beerus. I would obviously say get rid of this Vegeta next, which I'm going to do. Then this Whis does do a lot of debuffs, so you kind of need to get rid of him. Then I'm going to get rid of God Goku. Then get rid of this Beerus, and then get rid of God Goku at the end. Why? Because this Vegeta will buff these two. I mean, one's going to do more damage than the other. So in all honesty, you can go from third if you want to. But we're going to try like this here, see how well this works. So let's get into it. And coming out of that fight, how well are we looking? We should be fine. Oh yeah, healing up nicely enough. About 4 super attacks. Holy shit, 3.7 full kill. Easy enough. Moving on to the 3-fist fight. Because this 4-fist fight, I'm going to be facing against this here, because if we look over to this direction, it's the exact same fight. However, if I went here, I will only have the option of doing this here. I'd rather not, because of... I mean, there's an Ultra here. Do I need to say anything else? So yeah. Oh, nope, that's the wrong thing. 3-fist fight, let's go. So going to be the way we're going to fight right here. I'm going to keep off Sign. I'm taking off Bottles because the fact there's 3 yellows. Yes, it's a 3-fist fight. However, I'm not going to take any chances. And the only reason why I'm actually going to be keeping Kale on is because there is 1 green. But there's 2 reds, so I'm kind of needed. So let's... And the way we do this fight is immediately get rid of Cover Rescue. Then we're going to get rid of this Gohan. Then we're going to get rid of this Gohan. Get rid of this Cell Jr. 16. Although he does do death buffs to androids, the revival unit is what you always want to keep last. So that's why I'm going to put him last. I'm going to put him last. So let's get into it. And coming out of that fight, how well are we looking? We are swimming enough. 4.7 full kill. Again, it's a 3-fist fight. I'm not honestly surprised. We have 2 super attacks, so premium stuff right there. Next fight gonna be this fight right here, which is gonna be a travesty. That's gonna be the way we're going to fight right here. I'm gonna do it like this here. I'm gonna take off 2 kills. You're gonna need a full color wheel. However, I would say the yellows aren't as important. There is a red, but it's an EX for a red, so I can't say it's gonna be too much of a difficulty. But we should be fine enough, so let's go. And the way we do this fight is, there is 2 blues, so that's why I had to take off at least 1 red. But there is also yellow, so it kind of need a red. So I'm going to give rid of Sweater Trunks because of Cover Rescue. Then I'm going to give rid of them. They don't actually have a blast cover change because for some reason, it's just not in their kit. It makes no sense. I've almost dropped the phone. But they do provide support. They're more of a support type than they are for some reason a attack type because they don't have a cover change. Makes no sense, but I don't care. I'm going to get rid of this Trunks next. Then we're going to get rid of this Vegeta. Then we're going to get rid of this Vegeta. And then this Trunks at the very end. Only because the fact that I think he actually might provide some form of support. He's more of a supporter for this team, so yeah, we're going to get into this here and see how well this does. And coming out of that fight, how well are we looking? We are actually very good. Sign, I think, is like the lowest he's been. 4.7, still got the full kill. It is a difficult team if I had on a higher stars. However, it's fine enough for now, so let's move on. Next fight, going to be this 5th stage against your rival universe, because this 4th stage, doable. However, if you went up here, we have the option of doing this, which is fucking Christ no. Get this stage, 3-fist fight, or this stage is basically the same thing. But if I went to here, I have the option of doing this fight, which is a lot easier. But then we have to face off against like difficult stages, but we'll get into that only because the fact this one's actually easy enough. Whereas this 4-fist fight, doable, but then you have to either face against this here or do this here, which is not actually that bad. Or then you have to go to this stage, then just make your way up to like 3-fists, 4-fists, whereas my way is you get slightly more points for the team we're running, so let's go. It's probably going to be working at the fight right here. It's going to be slightly difficult, however, Sign should carry most of this here. I would actually, honestly, probably put on Kale, but we're fine. We can leave it for now. The super attack can be left for another time, despite the fact they're both S tier, but we're going to get into this here. And the way we do this fight is you're going to need to get rid of Hit. Get rid of Hit immediately. He's the biggest problem on this team. Then we're going to get rid of Kaba, which is going to be the next problem. Then we're going to get rid of Vados, which is the next problem. Then Kale and Khalifa, because they're actually pretty decent. Get rid of Champa and then Kefla at the very end. Now, I'm going to hope the Hit does not absolutely go wham on a yellow unit. So, yeah, that's the only thing I can say about this fight, so let's get into it. And coming out of that fight, Hit, did you not kill any yellows? Okay, he didn't. Thank Christ for that. Holy shit, 7.9. Full kill. Nicely done, only because the fact that he was support, that's why I went for him second. Could have went for him first, but the fact that Ultra Hit was sitting there was the only reason why I went for him first. But moving on to the next fight, being against this very easy stage. And yeah, notice the way we're going to fight right here. There's like little to no negotiation about this here, so yeah, let's go. And the way we do this fight is going to be simple enough, which is the same way we did it initially, which is get rid of these two first, because they're the most recent. Get rid of this Vegeta. He does provide death buffs. That's the only thing I will say. I would honestly say get rid of this Vegeta and actually leave him to last. We're going to leave him to last, see how well this works. So yeah, let's go. And coming out of that fight, how well are we looking? Yeah, I only just realized whenever I went to it, I had Vados in the team, but it's fine. We still made it through. Fine enough, so let's move on. Next fight, gonna be this 5-fist stage against like probably the most problematic stage on this board. So yeah, have fun with this here. That's all I'm gonna say. Probably gonna be the way I'm gonna fight right here. I'm gonna try and get Sign as much key resource speed as you possibly can. So that's why I'm gonna have him try and attack first. It's gonna be very difficult because the fact that it's so tag switched. It's such a tag switching team. It's going to be very difficult. But we're going to get through this here, so let's go. And also, there's no need to bring on Vados, so that's why I don't have her on. I could have brought on Topo, but I'd rather not. So, yeah. The way we're going to try and do this here is going to be get rid of Jiter first. Because they're, like, the most main issue, I guess. But since Sign is attacking first, I could in all honesty say get rid of these two. But I don't know whether or not it's them attacking or receiving an attack. I completely forgot. I will double check, but if it is just on attack, them attacking, well then I would honestly say go for them first because they're going to be like an easy enough target for Sign to take out. Then I would honestly say get rid of Jiter, get rid of this Goku, then Goku, Frieza, and then Ginyu at the end because the fact he's a revival unit. However, if you want to do it without the caveat of this here, I will double check actually before I even do this here, so that way I can actually properly format this here. Go for Jiter first, then Goku because he's a debuffer. Give rid of Goku, give rid of Tag Switch, give rid of Frieza, and then give rid of Ginyu right at the end, which is going to be the way 95% of the player base is probably going to need to be doing. So this is the way we have to do it, so you're going to get into it. And coming out of that fight, how well is our team looking? 18. Looking a bit rough, but we still got 9.4. Did we get the full kill though? That's the main question. Absolutely. And I just want to point out that I went for Jiter first because I checked their kit. It doesn't matter if they're attacking or receiving an attack, they will switch automatically to Gohan, or I mean Krillin. Gohan will swap to Krillin, so that's the only thing I will say. But yeah, no, we still managed to do it, but I can definitely say Jiter killed her nearly, or Frieza 1 to 2. But it doesn't matter. We're fine. We can get her healed up. So yeah, next fight gonna be a nice and simple one here. And that's probably gonna be we're gonna fight right here. It is an easy enough fight, so we don't actually need to care about having either of these two on. Besides, it's mostly yellow anyway. If 18 dies, 18 dies. It's fine enough. but we're going to get into it. And the way we do this fight is going to get rid of Pan first. We're going to get rid of her first because the fact she's actually probably the more dangerous one. I did say in the first part, you can go for either or, but since we went for Gohan the first time, he does have a blast cover change. So the only thing I will say, he does have a blast cover change. That's why I went for him first. However, we're going to try and get Pan first, then we're going to get rid of Gohan. Because, yeah, why not? Then get rid of Goten because he's support, Videl because, yeah, Hercule because he's just there, and then Goku's a depth buffer. If this doesn't work out the way I think it's going to work out, go for Gohan first, and you'll know from then, just go for Gohan over the Pan. But yeah, let's go. And coming out of that fight, how well are we looking? 18 is living like a beast that she is. 10.2 full kill. Again, I'll just double check myself if it worked out any better. For some reason I doubt it, but here, again, I won't know. But yeah, we're going to move on to the next fight, being against this 5 fist stage, because although, yes, easy 5 fist stage, this one is a slight bit easier. Okay, let's do why we're going to fight right here. I'm just going to take off 18 for the purposes of the final, like, few fights. Just because, why not? I want to see what happens. Because if people start absolutely dying, I'm going to put her back on. Otherwise, let's go. And the way we do this fight is going to be simple enough. I forgot if he stuns. I don't think he does. But we're going to get rid of this Frieza first. Then we're going to get rid of him. Then, actually, no, get rid of this Frieza first. Then we're going to get rid of this Frieza. Get rid of this Frieza. Then we're going to get rid of these two. And then Revival Frieza at the end, because the fact he's a revival unit. Yes, he is a healer, but he's a revival unit. He's more dangerous as a revival unit than as a healer, so it doesn't matter. So let's go. And coming out of that fight, how well are we looking? We are swimming enough. 13.7. We have so many super attacks. Hopefully we have some for the last fight. Got the full kill, avoid the super attack. So yeah, at this point, if he's on the team, just go from first. Because he's attacking at the very end, you can kill him easily enough. Unless for some reason the team is full of blast cover changes, that's a different issue. But it doesn't matter. We're going to move on to this 5 fist fight right here, because it's 4 fists. I mean, no. I mean, doable, yes, but this one's a higher fist. So we're going to fight right here. There is Shin. There is a purple. However, Topo should be more than enough. So let's get into it. Yes, I'm also aware of the 2 blues on the team. However, should be fine enough. So we're going to get rid of 16 first. Then get rid of Shin. Then we're going to get rid of Beto, because the fact he does have the weak green card thing. Whether or not it's the second, or probably is second turn. But we're probably not going to get it, but I'm just going to go for it anyway. Then we're going to get rid of Coom. Get rid of actually Nappa, then Recoome, then Zamasu at the very end. Despite the fact the blue is being last, they're the 2 most tanky of the team. So let's go. And coming out of that fight, how well are we looking? We are still going strong enough for 14.1. Hopefully we can get at least another 2 super attacks. But for some reason I highly doubt it. But we're going to try anyway. 14.1 full kill. Moving on to this fight right here against Super Saiyan 3. Should be a premium fight. No, this is probably going to be where they're going to fight right here. Again, going to keep them off, as I said. So we're just going to do that. That's actually awkward, not doing that. Anyways, going to move on to the fight. So let's go. So yeah, the way we do this is get rid of him first. He's going to stun you turn 1, so you can't do anything about that. But we're going to get rid of him first because it's a mental, and I mean mental support. Then get rid of this Super Saiyan 3. Then we're going to get rid of Gotenks here. This Goku, this Gotenks, and Shell at the very end. I think he's actually the tankiest, and by this point, Shell probably actually would have his transformation dealt with, so we can leave him to 5th, do Gotenks last because I think he might be the tankiest. But yeah, we're going to get straight into this here nonetheless. And coming out of that fight, how well are we looking? We are still swimming strong. 16.4 full kill, easy enough. Moving on to the final fight, we can either do this one, which is a hellhole, or alternatively, we can do this here. One we've played against before, and did actually decently well, and we know what to do. Or this one, where I have no idea, it has a blast cover change, and it's a slight bit more troublesome. Although it has 2 sustained damage cut and a special move, whereas this here has restoration and a special move. In all honesty, it's a toss-up. One's higher fist, the other one's not. But I think, just for the purposes of my fight, I'm going to stick with my path and I'm going to go for this one because we've already dealt with it and we know what to do. It's probably going to be where we get the fight right here. Yes, I am putting on I'm taking off my 2 Z tiers for an A and a C tier. However, they're the 2 lowest on my team. That isn't a team of 36 compared to 43. I mean, she is higher. But I'm going to keep her off. We're going to do it like this here. Goku hopefully will get a super attack, so this should be fun. So let's go. And the way we do this fight is immediately get rid of them because we know for a fact we can easily kill them. Because it's only when they're attacking, I believe. I've already forgotten, but we should be able to easily kill them. But obviously we'll see whenever this happens. If not, go for Jiren first. Then we're going to get rid of Hit. Then get rid of Jiren. Get rid of VB, because again, he has nothing against us. Get rid of Trunks and get rid of Zamasu. And yeah, let's just hope to God we can live this here, because unlike last time, I actually know he is only a strike counter and not a blast counter, so we'll be fine, so let's go. So, you know, I am a spoon. At this point, I should just think that every tag switch will just swap automatically if it's against a type advantage, if you're attacking. Like, at this point, I should, but I don't for some reason. Still got the full kill. Still managed to live actually fairly decently. I almost got 18 fucking killed, holy shit. But it is what it is. Got the 300cc, nice and juicy, 16 mil. Ended off with a nice 133, I think. 133 million. Premium stuff right there. Whereabouts that leave us off at the board? I think that should actually leave us high enough. Hopefully, I think. If it'll show. 66. Here, we've run the C tier, 2A tiers, 2 S tiers, and 2 Z tiers and 3 S tiers. Doesn't matter, I don't care, got 66. Wish it was 69, but it's fine. The first one, Mini Vegito. I have not a hope and idea. Why is Yamcha here? I think it's just female warrior / rival universe with Yamcha. Why the hell is he here? No idea, don't care. A lot of female warriors. Fair enough. There's a lot of female warriors in rival universe. I just realized there's not a 10 of them. I mean, fair enough, I think it's just Frieza Saga. So, you know, fair enough, fair play. Fair play. But yeah, no, just mostly female warriors, rival universe, you know what? I will 100% take it. 66. Perfectly fine. Hope you enjoyed. Should see you all in the next video.